This is a video about how to use the website Blabberize. You go to blabberize.com and it's going to ask you to log in. So what you're going to do is you would sign up. Your email address, I would recommend using your home email address, not your school email, so you don't get junk mail. Then you're going to use your password and you're going to click sign up. And then it will let you go into the website. I'm going to log in. I've logged in, and these are all of the blabbers that I have made. You can see them right here. You can edit them or delete them. If I want to make a new one, I'm going to click on Make. Then I'm going to need to have a picture of an animal or an object that I want to use. So I'm going to click Browse, and I'm going to go to My Documents, and then I'm going to go to My Pictures, and I'm going to find a picture that I want to use for my blabber. So let's pretend that I'm going to use Chili. So I click on Chili and I click Open. And now it's got Chili in front of me here, and I can work with him to make him talk. Down here at the bottom is the Crop Your Image. So if I click on Crop Your Image, it'll let me drag these circles so that I can get rid of any unwanted items in the picture. When I'm done, I can click the arrow. And now I can add the mouth. Now over here you can see this is supposed to be, this big red spot supposed to be his mouth. So I'm going to put it right over his mouth. The green dot down here is where the mouth is going to end up. So that's how wide it's going to open. I don't want it to open that wide. So I'm going to drag it up. Drag up my green dots. And I'm going to resize by dragging the dots over his mouth. So we're going to make it smaller here. You can see it's changing shape as I'm moving the dots. Moving it up. And see that little green dot's kind of hard to see. I'm going to move that up too. It's going to move his chin. And I'm going to move this dot over just a little bit there. And see that little green dot? You're going to move it over here. So you have to kind of play with it to get it to where you want it to be. Now there are two different buttons here down at the bottom. The one I clicked was add a mouth, and that's what I was resizing. Or you can remove the selected mouth. So if you don't like what you did, you can click on that button and it will delete your changes. But I'm done with the mouth, so I'm going to click the arrow. I'm going to pick what kind of sound. Do I want to record from my microphone? Do I want to upload something I've already recorded? Or do I want to record using my phone? So those are my three choices. I don't often use record using your phone because I think that there may be a charge associated with that, but I'm not sure. They may charge you. I usually use upload something you've already recorded or record from your microphone. So those are the two options that you have. If you click record from your microphone, it's going to ask you to check the microphone, and you can click allow. And that is now showing how the mouth is going to move. See Chili's mouth moving. And down here, the little green bar shows my voice and the movements there. This is record, and this is play. So you could record what you want to say. So I'm going to click record, and I'm recording Chili talking, and I'm saying all kinds of fun things. And then when I'm done, I'm going to press play. And you can see that it recorded. If I don't like it, I can hit the X, and I can move on to something else. Now, if you want to use a sound you've already recorded, then that would mean that you would have had to use, if you go over here to your start button in your programs, you can use your multimedia, and you can go to sound recorder, and you can record a sound here by clicking the record button, and it will record you. And then you would just go to File, Save, and you would save it. And then that way, when you go back to Blabberize, you would click on something you saved, and it would allow you to find your clip. We're going to cancel that. And once you've been recording and you're finished, we're going to hit play. We're going to hit record here. And then we're going to hit play. We're going to hit stop. Once I'm done recording, I'm going to click the blue arrow. And I'm done, and I can click OK. And now it's asking, do I want to make another scene? and I can find another picture if I want to do another scene, or I can cancel it. Or what I can do is I can preview everything, see what it looks like, or I can save it. So let's say I'm going to save it, and I would call this one, you want to name it Practice. And you can call it whatever you would like to call it for your description there. You can make it private, and that means you don't want everybody to see it. I don't think we'll have to click the mature content because we're not going to be making anything mature, but if you go onto the site and you see something is labeled mature, it means it's not appropriate for children, so you don't want to click on that, any of the ones that say mature. So you can click on private, and then you can click save, and it's going to make me enter a description. We're going to put dragon, and we'll see if it lets us save. Oh, we have to enter a few tags. We'll enter dragon again, and then we'll hit save. And now it's saving, and it allows you to play. And it will play, and you can share it with someone through email. You can edit it, you can delete it, whatever you want to do with it. If you click on My Stuff, you're going to see now all the ones that you've made. And you can edit them and delete them as you choose. As far as Blabberize, I don't go to the Friends page really. I don't think it's something that really works for school, so I don't use that. But I do use the settings in here with my blabbers and all my different pictures. The only downside is that I have not located a way to download the Blabberize. Once you make it, you can link it to something, or you can go to the site and go to this page, but I would not recommend allowing students to go on this site by themselves, and I would definitely link your pages to this website since they can't be downloaded. But that is the basic premise of Blabberize.